Storytelling is hot right now. Everyone's talking about the need for stories in organizations, and the applications are actually many in terms of leadership presence, building a team, organizing people around a common vision or mission. So in fact, it's very exciting to see the way that stories are being utilized in organizations. But what many people are doing is they're cutting right to the end first, about how do you technically tell a story and how do you make that into a good story. But there's a lot of pre-work that needs to happen first. In any time a story is being told, it is not just about the story, but there is a teller and an audience and the story itself. People jump to the story before considering who is the teller and why am I the best person to be telling this story? What is it that I bring? What's my backstory? What leads me to feel passionate about this story and this audience that I'm ready to introduce them together? What is the message I want to convey? And how do I want my audience to feel at the end of it or to think at the end of it? Where do I want change to happen and what do I want that to look like? The second piece is who is my audience? What is their relationship to me? What are they expecting to hear? What do they already know on the subject? How do they hold me in relationship to them and the story? How do I want to challenge them with my story so that they're not just getting what they already know or expect, but to move them with this into a place that's on the edge of their comfort zone, both perhaps emotionally as well as intellectually, so that I'm stretching and challenging them in this moment. And then lastly, the story itself. What is the right story that is going to bring this audience to a different place, either in relationship to the content or in relationship to me? I often think of the metaphor of going for a drive in a car, that you need to think first, what's my destination? Where is it that I want to go? What does the road look like between here and there? Who's in my passenger seat? What are they expecting out of this day? Do they even know where we're going? Do they have an idea of what it looks like, or is it a surprise for them? And with that in mind, if I have a garage full of cars, which one do I choose? Is it a Sunday morning in the convertible? Is it a van that's going to take me to soccer practice? Speaking metaphorically, what is the best story for this audience to get them to the destination that I choose? And why am I the driver in the first place? Pulling those three things together is the beginning of knowing where to enter and where I want to end with that. It's much more than just I want to tell a story.